Hey, are you going to Joshua Tree and you need a place to boondock for a little bit? Let's say 3 days. Well, you're going to want to watch this because I've got some great info to share with you about how to blacktop boondock in 29 Palms, California. Let's face it, when you're trying to find a spot out on the road to boondock, you know, there's a lot of things to consider. Is my stuff gonna be here when I get back? Can I unhitch? You know, we do this, you know, full time now, and I gotta say that, you know, our deal is most of the time that we boondock, we don't unhook. And that's somewhat limiting because, you know, we wanna get out and we wanna enjoy the area. We're currently in 29 Palms, California, and we found an awesome boondocking spot. We are unhitched. Look at that. Trailer. Truck. Yeah, we're unhitched. And we left our stuff here. We took the dog, of course. But when we did that, we weren't worried about anything showing up missing because we are doing a little blacktop boondocking at a casino. Yeah, at a casino. Who would have figured it out? So where is this lovely little spot in 29 Palms, California? This back here, my friends, is the Tortious Rock Casino. Let me show you how easy this is to get a spot here and how welcoming the tribe is here at the casino. Just wanted to have a little chat with y'all about how this works. This casino is run by the 29 Palms Band of Mission Indians. And this tribe owns a casino here as well as in Coachella. And they allow RVers to come in and stay for up to 3 days in their parking lot. Parking lot is right there. Ta-da! That's, let's see here, right where we're at now. That's the casino over there. So as you can tell, they've got a big parking lot. And they'll let you stay, as I said, for up to 3 days. Now, how do they do that? Oh, by the way, it's all free. You've got to do a few things before all this happens. And it's really easy. The people here are so nice, and everything's very clean, comfortable. We went in and played some slots last night, and yeah, okay, so we won a little money, and we gave some of it back, not gonna lie, but anyway, yeah, it's pretty much easy for you to come in and get a spot for 3 days. Okay, so you might be asking yourself, what is all this vacant land? I mean, you can see us up there on the horizon, there's the casino, and you've got all this vacant land here, and it's all gravel. Well, that's where the desert tortoise's habitat is. So, that's another rule we're gonna discuss. You can't do anything on the gravel. Don't walk your dog out there, no gymnastics routines, anything like that. That's where the tortoises live, and there's clearly signs posted that you shouldn't be out there, and that's a pretty easy rule to follow. What we did, we read some reviews, and we saw these reviews about, oh, the security guards didn't like us walking our dogs and everything. I'm thinking it was probably the security guards didn't want you walking the dogs where the tortoises are. So they're doing their part to give the tortoises a great habitat out here. They just don't want you walking on it. It's pretty easy. We cleared it with the security guards, and yeah, you can walk your dog anywhere in the parking lot where people can go. So it's pretty simple. In the lot, on the sidewalks and such, that sort of thing. Just stay off the gravel. So not that hard of rule to follow. And of course, be a responsible pet owner and pick up after that dog. I mean, you know, nobody wants to see that. They have these really great sculptures here in the front. Pretty amazing. And Don't go out and crawl on the tortoise. There's a sign. Another little rule, not a lot to ask. Don't climb on the artwork. There we are back there. So, pretty cool. Okay, these folks are your hosts. 29 Palms Band of Mission Indians. So, they are very good hosts, I will say that. As we mentioned before, there was a random Facebook or interweb post on, how to do this. And we were like, hey, I think this is too good to be true. And it's not been, actually. It's been really easy peasy, safe, clean. We're having a definitely good time going to Joshua Tree. We drove around there today. We also drove around downtown. We can get ice, we can get food, places to eat, all that good stuff. So it's a nice little community, 29 Palms, and this casino is definitely a traveler's friend. So we drove up this road when we got here with the travel trailer, because like I said, we didn't really know what to do, except the post said to check in with security when you got here. Okay, cool. Checking in with security. Well, there's not like a little guard hut, down there at the bottom. They've got two of these driveways too. And, this is a big driveway, big parking lot, all that sort of thing. But I gotta tell you, oh, little shout out for the tortoise habitat here. Anyway, I gotta tell you, this is designed for buses and stuff like that to come in. So any size rig, you can pull up this hill and turn into this main entrance. We just pulled into the main entrance. Jen jumped out of the car and found a security person. That security person came out, took down all that information I told you about before, told us the basic rules, and hoped that we had a great stay. I'm like, that's it? Literally, that's it. That's all we had to do. We get to have a great stay. It's free, up to 72 hours. Yeah, I can get behind that. Oh, and look at this landscaping. So you're driving in here, and you're parking under the carport there. Run in, get a security person. They do the deal, tell you the rules. And then basically after that, we found ourselves down in that corner right there. So, okay. Still sounds too good to be true. Yes, you can unhitch. Okay, cool. Like to unhitch. I mean, that's one thing I can't do at a Cracker Barrel. We're kind of tethered to the unit, and we can't really go anywhere. Part of the reason of boondocking for us is, we need to run errands. We need to do laundry or do something, and we just want to get rid of the trailer for a few hours, and there's not a lot of places you can do that. But yeah, here it's awesome. Okay, so once again, the rules are, when you get here, stop, check with the security person, get your up to 72-hour pass, stay off the gravel. That's where the turtles live. Nobody wants to interfere with these turtles. They've been around longer than you and I are ever going to be, and they're doing just fine. And it shortens up their walk to the casino, just in case they'd want to, try their hand at slots or something. Okay, after that, you find your spot. You've got a sheet that will show you, and it has your information on it. When you leave, that needs to be in a window of the unit that's still here on site. So, like with us, we just taped it to the inside of the window on the trailer, travel trailer, and we headed out and did our thing. So that was totally fine. Then, next thing you want to do is make sure that you're back in the evening. There can be no unattended trailer, campers, RVs, whatever you call it, schoolies. There can be no unattended units in the parking lot. So you got to be back overnight, I mean, and you can sleep here. That's not a problem. They never close. If you have an issue or a concern, there's always somebody there that can address that issue or concern. And so really, it's a pretty cool option to be able to do this. 29 Palms, you know, you can check it out. It's very close to Joshua Tree. There's between a couple entrances. And I got to tell you, we parked on the South BLM, and it takes you an hour to get across. It takes you an hour to drive across Joshua Tree. So pulling a trailer, burning gas, yeah, rather do this. Much rather do this. This is a pass in the window. Yes, it's a tinted window. Yes, it's dirty, because why? Well, we're boondocking out in the desert, so they didn't vacuum the night before we got there, and there was a lot of dust. It's like 800-mile-an-hour winds. So that's what you want to do. You want to tape it in the window so they can see it. If they need to come out, get a hold of you for whatever case. And yeah, it's a pretty simple request. Pretty simple request. Big parking lot, lots of room for rigs on this side. And then, like I said, if you want to go over to the dispensary side, there's plenty of more room there. See a van, Sprinter van somewhere right here. Still learning how to point and talk at the same time. You know, you'd think after 60 years that I'd have something like that figured out, but alas not. So there you have it. Lit up security cameras, all that sort of thing. Doesn't get much safer or easier than staying at the casino here. By the way, when we checked in, they did say, you know, if you wanted to take up a little more space, that was cool. We detached, obviously, and ran it back and forth. We were considering going this way. There was another unit that pulled in last night, and they were in that area right there. If you had a diesel push or anything, I'm pretty sure that's going to be your better way. Parking lot here is terraced, so this area right up here is higher than where I'm standing, so we got a little downslope. You can see there that we're sloping down just a little bit here, and so therefore, you know, think about that when you're picking a spot. This is the west lot. You can see the casino right up there, and then across in this area is where the dispensary is. Bathrooms are open 24 hours. You can gamble 24 hours. They've got food. I don't know how long the food goes, but you can get refreshments in there. Probably about a mile and a half away is where you can go get some ice, refill your water if you need to, that type of thing. Grocery stores, all sorts of fun little shops. And yeah, you've got a lot of stuff to do, even if you're not going right to the park. So it's super convenient, not dusty like BLM is, and I got to tell you, it's really been a big help to us. We're gonna do, this is day 2 of the 3 days, and I just felt compelled to make a little video here and share this with others, because this is definitely a hack we didn't know about, and it's definitely something that I would really think would be beneficial to the RV community for someplace like this. So definitely write this down, bookmark the video. If you like this kind of content, definitely subscribe, like, share, all that sort of stuff. So as I said before, we couldn't be any happier with this. It's working out really great. We plan on coming back to this area, and this is definitely going to be at the top of our list for some blacktop boondocking. And we hope that you have found this information to be helpful. I will leave a link in the description for the location here and for some other things that we've done in the area. And until next time, get out there and take care of your dash. We'll see you down the road. Look at that beautiful spot.